Well, actually, and here's the thing. Devil's Crossing, you gain rep from killing Chrono's gang, quests and bounties. And you can also gain rep with rovers by killing undead and doing quests and bounties. And I'll read all the lore there at some stage, I'm sure. Ooh, there's an elder. It's got a nice hammer. I don't know if they can do anything like heal you and whatnot. Ooh, Paldrak the Warmonger. Christ, I have 76 potions. Anyway, enemy hero down. Fuck. Nice. Arcanus Room-bound Archive of the Oracle. Very nice, but not for me. Though the plus 23% to all damage is very nice. That is tempting. Certainly, a little lower armor, but a fair bit more health, and well, actually, it probably will give more armor. It increases armor by 7%. It would probably, in all likelihood, be worth more than the chain armor of kings. That is tempting because of the extra health. No, wasn't really that great stuff. And I'll take the food ration. There we go. And there's an untouched meal there, strangely enough. Anyway, I should do this one here and get another point of physique. Actually, if I boost up my spirit, I actually do get more damage per second. Let's say 779. I get an extra 9 points. Actually, yeah, I will get more boosting up spirit than I will cunning. Probably because of cadence, elemental damage and whatnot. Sure, I'll do it. Oh, here's a mine, which is the Smuggler's Path thing. So, we'll go on through. Or we'll eat the Smuggler's Pass. Okay. Well, she wasn't kidding about some, stuff going down here. Wonder why the other guy was so willing to go through all of this. Like so eager. Or, willing. Because, this is a right mess. But it's actually is rather nice to see mob infighting, Ooh, also a reanimator. Been a while since we saw one of those. And a troll with a gun. That we can go that way. Anyway, we'll start going this way, since that path's off limits. If we had like a ton of Aether resistance, we might be able to wander through there, but well, we don't. Stonewort Troll. Wasn't too difficult. It is nice to see, just a little bit of group fighting, like monster, the monsters just brawling. So kind of want to see like more of it now, just like a bigger scale thing. Like, remember all the swarms of birds and whatnot gunning for me, that, but that amount on both sides. Like, remember all the boars and bear. Olorus the Sun Eater. Cool. The boars and birds that were charging at me. Like, that amount, but on both sides. Like, it's, good old battle kind of thing. And I picked something up there, but I don't know what. Ah, well. Doombolt, 5% chance on attack. 5-second recharge, 1.5 meter target area, 452 vitality damage, 574 chaos damage, and 60 to 18% reduction in enemies' health. Plus 60% vitality damage, plus 48% chaos damage, 103 health, 11 offensive ability, 61% increased energy regen, and 12% skill cooldown reduction. That's actually very nice, but I won't be using it. I like the shield. Okay, this gives me +1 to Ember Claw, which is my Hound's ability. It also increases regen, pierce damage, and spirit. I don't have any pierce damage, and but it does give a lot more armor and whatnot. I have difficulty saying no to wearing this. Okay, I need to get the rest of the gubbinses back off the bits of gear, you know, so I can put it onto new stuff. Ooh. It is nice, though I can't use savagery. I'm not gonna use it. I like to have a sword and board right now. I don't know, it adds to survivability, so I'm just kind of sticking with it. I'll take one of these, and I will also actually no. Undo. Take one of these and one of these, and I'll take. Don't know what that sound effect was about. This. Or actually, no, I'll take this. Ooh, excuse me. That's actually tempting. We'll start working that soon, I suppose. But need to start getting this stuff I already have a few levels higher. Also, weird glitch. Yeah. Thought I saw a gap through the rocks there, but it seems new. I was wrong. I was just seeing the sparkles off the random scrap there. 3, 2. Nice. And now we've doubled around, but I'll just get rid of the black spots. Mistborn Elder. Let's get rid of the Hunter. Ooh, and here's Balar the Rock Eater. I'll deal with the rest of them in a moment. Let's just get rid of the Rock Eater. Feck. Attuned Lodestone. Ooh. These rare and potent stones still echo with the storms that birthed them. You use in amulets and medals. Plus 2% to all damage, plus 2% crit damage, 5% lightning damage, and 5% electrocute damage, and 1 to 4 lightning retaliation. That's nice. I'll use these pants. No. 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 Part of me feels like I should move back to just using a two-handed weapon. It'll be better. Like I do be doing higher damage and whatnot. But at the same time, I do like using a one-handed thing. If I can get a good blue two-hander, I'll definitely jump at it. But right now, I just like the idea of having a sword and board, These are absolutely no threat. If they had a rare among them, yes, they'll be dangerous, but them on their own, no. Not in the slightest. So far I've run into any Aether corruption, rares. It's only the trolls that have any. It's also weird how terrible they are at actually finding their, enemies. Like, remember down here there's a camp fight, trolls and ethereal corruptions fighting. Down here, they didn't even notice. Also, I keep accidentally looting. My drama actually is kleptomania. Yes. Okay, pushing on through. Nice. Just like, just ragdolling enemies back. It does. It just. I know. I like it. That's all, basically. Christ. That's not nice to look at. Sorry. Getting a wee bit tired. Just have to. I'll be playing for a fair bit longer. Recording locally. That's fine. And the mic clearly is muted. Went across, line up, went down, went that way, went that way. Oh, it's fine. Good. Sorry, OCD thing. Okay, continuing on. Ooh, you're a big guy. Voldrak the Destroyer. It just seems kind of weird. Apparently the Nightblades have, book offhands. It just seems weird to you. It's just weird to me. I could see that with a caster. Maybe it's because of WoW that's, doing it. But, a caster having an offhand item. Caster having an offhand item. And, a one-handed thing. Christ. Not... Yes. A caster having a, one-handed weapon and a book. But I don't... Sorry, background noise. A caster having one-handed weapon and a book. But it's just weird for an assassin to have it. Thunderstruck Steel Arbalist. No. No. Yes. Actually, wait, no. Cunning. Yeah, I'll take the health. 5% cunning isn't much. Not where I am right now. So I don't mind losing that. No. Moving on. I think there was a door there at one stage. With his death, it went. I know, I saw a soul one a moment ago. Maybe I missaw. Happens. It's kind of a corner of my eye kind of thing, They've like a nest gun or something. Interesting. Ooh, also here's flesh warp trolls. I was wondering when that would happen. Ooh. Oh. Slightly less armor, but 48 cunning, 4% physique, 4% health, 6% pierce resistance, and 1 to counter-strike and Markovian's advantage. That's actually really fucking tempting. Really tempting. I'm actually also really tempted in playing Witcher 1 now. Really tempted. It might come up between now and the revisit to Path of Exile. It depends. I don't mind my minion being a little squishier. That's fine with me. And oh, actually, these are fully done now. Sure. And actually, it didn't end up being 12. It ended up being 10 health regenerated per second. A little less, but not too much of a deal. Ooh. Here's the way out. Cool. To be honest, I was kind of expecting more of that, but yeah, you know, more going on there and whatnot. But whatever. Flesh warped troll. Huh. Just for a moment there, I thought there was like regular trolls over here. So then I thought the flesh warp ones were actually working together with them, despite that not really making much sense. Can't really get any closer to there without going through the corruption stuff, and that would not be healthy. Do like the green haze it puts on everything though. Looks cool. We are quite effective, like seriously. And I wonder, Cutthroat's Ribbon of Chilling. Well, something's going on over there. That is actually kind of tempting to use. I'll hold on to it. Yeah, it is kind of weird how... Actually, no, these are all 8 corruptions. Never mind. I thought some of them were 8 corruptions, others were, you know, the normal trolls. It's just kind of weird how, like, arch enemies can be so close to each other and not be trying to kill each other. Ooh! Oh, it's the Fury. Alright, I thought it was a new thing, but nah. It's not. Just random flames. Fantastic. Yeah, it's cause I killed the reanimator, I think. Do I have another... No, I don't. Okay. For some reason, I thought I did. I couldn't remember if I spent it or not, I think. Better get rid of you before you bring anyone up. Oh, Christ, the second one? Feck. For a moment there, the screen started looking like the, move. Tree. Bit unneeded, but whatever. It started looking like the Darkening of Tristram event in Diablo 3. Sadly, I never got to go back to that. I was meaning to play the whole thing, but only got to do a little bit of it, which was sad. But then again, people were saying it's going to be a repeated kind of thing. You know, they're going to do it every year. No way I can dash through there, so I'm just going to have to push on. Ooh. Just random village people. Olgrim. Did I meet you before?
Well, if it isn't my old friend from Devil's Crossing. I had a feeling you'd be making your way through here.
That's the blacksmith, right? I doubt it's the chef. Olgrim, what are you doing out here?
I haven't been entirely honest.
Oh, it was the chef.
I'm not a chef, not by profession anyway, although maybe that would have been a better path. As it is, I'm an assassin and former First Blade of the Erelon Emperor. It's a title I've not always been proud to bear, as my line of work has not always been virtuous. But I dealt with threats to the Empire. Now all of humanity is threatened by foes more deadly than anything we faced before. It is, however, a time when I can put my talent